Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maureen Sullivan and I'm a registered nurse and a certified diabetic educator. And although today's video is going to veer a little bit off the chronic disease management, what I'm going to discuss kind of hits all parameters across the board for health and wellness. Right now, we are just a matter of weeks away from the end of the year, and so I thought it would be a good time to really give just kind of some insights into preparing for 2025, because I, for one, am sitting at home going, oh, let me go over my New Year's resolutions list, and then let's go over my bucket list for 2025. And they seem to be quite different. And I think that if I pursued both of them at the same time, there might be some problems. So I think now is the time to review what is actually a SMART goal for 2025. And I actually am going to refer to the acronym SMART. I actually wrote it down because not only am I going to refer to it, but I'm going to carry this in my pocket for the next couple of weeks and really remind me on what I focus on moving forward to maximize, health and wellness in 2025. And so I don't know about you, but my inbox on my emails and my social media and even TV ads are all coming at me with, now's the time to get the new journal, now's the time to organize your vision boards, and now's the time to clean out your pantries and this and that and prepare for some stellar 2025. So get those SMART goals in place. And it's a little bit overwhelming, even while I'm still sitting in 2024. But I do know that this SMART acronym is really timely and it's relevant, not only for your bucket list or your resolution list, but just for any goal that you have in life here, what you want to do. And it really breaks down into very easy, achievable aspects, what you need to do along the way to get to that goal. So without further ado, the SMART acronym. The S for SMART stands for specific, meaning whatever you're writing down on your bucket list or your resolutions list, because oftentimes they're quite different, it's really important that it's clear and it's understandable and it makes sense. It's not just something vague like, I want to lose weight, I want to run a marathon, I want to make X amount of dollars next year. It has to be very clear and specific. 2, it has to be measurable, meaning there has to be a deadline to it or a percentage change that you're looking for or a number that you're looking for, meaning if you're losing weight, is it a certain number on the scale that you want to hit or a certain percentage of BMI? If it's a, income increase, is there a specific dollar amount? Whatever it is, it really has to be measurable, because the more vague it is, the more you're gonna not really know if you're achieving it or going along the way going, I might hit it, I might not. And then I assure you that what you thought about in 2024 and aimed for in 2025 might show up on your 2026 list. Take it from somebody who's done that roll over and roll over and roll over year to year, what I hope to accomplish, because I didn't accomplish what I said I was going to the previous year. The A in SMART, achievable. Is it realistic? And this is the one that I feel like sometimes it kind of shakes me by the shoulders going, is this even realistic for you? Is it achievable? Meaning, I want to lose 10 pounds overnight. I want to lose 50 pounds by my birthday, which is, next month. I want to, run a marathon when I've never done so much as walk a mile, stuff like that. Is it realistic? Because if it isn't realistic, you're probably setting yourself up for some failure before you even start trying to achieve it. The R in SMART, is it relevant? Is it something that at the end of it, it's going to have meaning for you? And that's something that is very individualized because, anybody could lose 10 pounds. But is it something that you really want to do, or are you doing it for yourself? Meaning, if you're doing it because you saw somebody else do it and it worked for them, is it really something that's going to work for you? And that could be weight, it could be income, it could be a job change, it could be anything. But make sure that it is relevant to what you want to fulfill your life with. And T, it has to be time bound, meaning it has to have an endpoint. And I am a stickler for not following this, meaning I just want to do it and I want it done and I want it done yesterday. And I set myself up oftentimes for utter failure on unrealistic goals because they weren't achievable with the time element that I wanted to work on this. So is there an endpoint and is it realistic? If medical establishment says that the normal healthy weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week, for example, is it realistic to try and lose 10 pounds overnight? Probably not. So you have to find something that is smart on all avenues. And what happens is, if you achieve this, if you find a goal on your bucket list or on your New Year's resolution, and you apply these principles, which is why I'm telling you, you should carry it around with you. If you apply these principles, then you can work backwards. And what I mean by that is you can take steps along the way. So it's not about I'm losing 30 pounds in the next 3 months, but I'm losing 1 to 2 pounds every week. It's so much more realistic in the long run. And then you have achieved little goals along the way, and that feedback mechanism is I'm doing something right. Conversely, if you're not able to achieve something on the little micro goals, that's the time to change it, not waiting until that goal that was unrealistic that you set, that you didn't achieve, and then beating yourself up because, once again, I failed on my New Year's resolutions. And like I said, somewhat jokingly, but all too realistically, as a society, I think that we take a goal that's a little unrealistic based on, peer pressure and social media influence, and we go for it, and we go for it in gusto, and then we exhaust ourselves in the process, and then we don't achieve it, and we beat ourselves up, and we look for the next quick fix. And I think what's really important about the SMART goals is it isn't a quick fix, but if you are able to achieve something in writing that is measurable, specific, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, then you can work backwards and take little steps along the way and little micro goals, if you will, and make the process much more meaningful. That being said, I'd like to close this out with just a quick reminder. We are in some holiday craziness, and I say that sympathetically. There's a lot of people that are very stressed out and burnt out this time of year with exhaustion on their plate on a daily basis here. So when you have time, not if, when you have time, translated, make the time, and be a little kind to yourself. Take some quality downtime, do a little self-care, whether it be meditation or just, your favorite lunch out somewhere, go for a little exercise, clear your head, clear your mind, tap into some, yoga or something to just relax and be able to take the focus off of the craziness and really focus on the fact that you and we made it through another year, and it was a crazy year indeed. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close out this segment. Appreciate your feedback. As always, click, share, like, leave a comment. And for now, happy holidays. Take care. Bye.